Diplomatic front then in Syria itself, though, it's been another day of violence and destruction. Al Jazeera's Nick Schifrin was at the Turkish-Syrian border just moments after the two explosions rocked the Bab al-Hawa crossing.
Just 2 days before a conference designed to start a peace process, Syria's war is as violent as ever. And Monday's deadliest attack, more than a dozen killed at the Bab al-Hawa border crossing. The bombs targeted vehicles going into Syria, but also destroyed nearby shops and killed their customers.
We are right on the Syrian-Turkish border. It may look pretty calm right now, but just about 15 minutes ago, 1 mile beyond that crossing, there were two huge explosions. Apparently, at least one of them, a car bomb. And I spoke to one eyewitness who saw dozens of bodies, and he said that most of the victims were women and children who were trying to flee the war in Syria and come here to Turkey.
We were at the crossing and heard a huge explosion. 5 minutes later, another explosion went off. Many people died.
In Aleppo, which is witnessing the worst fighting, 2 car bombs gutted rebel headquarters. One was big enough to create this crater. A man tried to extinguish the fire, but both cars burned for hours. The attack was launched by radical fighters targeting other rebels they think are too moderate, even though both want to oust Syrian President Bashar al-Assad. The infighting clearly weakens that campaign, even as Assad continues his assault. Government fighter jets dropped missiles on 2 targets in Dara, which is controlled by the opposition. The airstrikes destroyed dozens of homes. Survivors were carried away on makeshift stretchers into makeshift ambulances. And as people looked for more survivors, they found only the dead. In the Yarmouk refugee camp, children had to take cover from pro-government snipers. The gunmen targeted refugees as they tried to forage for food. Conditions here are so bad, people are dying of hunger. Anti-regime activists say the snipers have already shot dead women and children. Nick Schifrin, Al Jazeera, on the Syrian-Turkish border.